By the way, I just watched this again for the first time since it happened, this past week, or maybe 2 weeks ago, prepping for the show. I had no idea that the Warlord had a W taped into the back of his head, or cutting his hair in the back of his head. That's amazing. How did I miss that all these years?
Really? You never knew that?
You know, maybe it was because I didn't have high definition, or maybe I just didn't like the Warlord. I was a British Bulldog, Mark. And by the way, as dumb as this is now, and as bad of a match as this is now, this whole full Nelson, who has the battle of the full Nelson here, I was fucking into that. I mean, that's how dumb I was as a 10-year-old. This is great shit. Now,
what's there to be dumb about? Full Nelson is a fucking snug hold.
Well, and by the way, the Warlord, is there a more menacing looking heel? He looks like a goddamn action movie villain.
Warlord looks like the Thanos in the Avengers movie.
I haven't seen it.
He's the big main heel that I should give away the finish to that fucking movie because it was so goddamn long. It was longer than Halloween Havoc.
What about this? Is that better?
What was that?
I'm going to make our fucking talk of the Avengers just disappear. Hey,
why?
Cause fuck it. We're talking about wrestling. What are you doing? All right. So,
he looks like Thanos. Our audience will get that. You're the only one.
Yeah. Got it. The Warlord. Great. Mr. Perfect story. And I know you hate when we tell these type of stories, but it's famous for him telling in a shoot interview that once upon a time, allegedly, Warlord asked Mr. Perfect to give him a shot. And when he gave him a shot, it shot across out of his butt cheek and across the room onto the wall. And Perfect patted him on the back and said, you're all full, pal. I don't know why, but that fucking tickled me. That it's almost like it's a glass of soda or something and it overfills. This look though, that the Warlord has here is just unbelievable. I mean, one of the most jacked dudes in the history of wrestling here, and definitely a menacing looking individual, but yet a pipsqueak manager that doesn't necessarily fit. In this day, did Downtown Bruno have or did Harvey Whippleman have naked pictures of somebody, or how is he in this role here? It feels like he's woefully out of place with managing the Warlord.
Big Sid Udi. Sid brought Bruno in and wanted Bruno to manage and basically kind of take care of Sid along the way. And since Sid was a babyface at the time, he couldn't manage Sid. So Sid helped get him a job. And Bruno was
hard worker, still there with the company.
Oh my God. Right?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
I'm not disparaging, his effort. By the way, when you take a look at Bruno on the outside, he's a big Memphis guy, of course, Sid Udi being from the part of Arkansas that's just right over the bridge from Memphis. So he grew up as a Memphis guy. He's going to do the Fargo strut here in a minute. And it's a very particular style strut. And I didn't catch it as a kid because of course I didn't know what the fuck a Fargo strut was, but watching it back this week or whenever I watched it, it stuck out like a sore thumb and made all the sense in the world. By the way, unfortunately, we've seen two really good matches. This is going to go 12 minutes and 45 seconds. By the way, not a bad rating, 2.25 stars in the Observer. It got the same rating as Bret Hart and the Skinner. So he wasn't necessarily terrible with it, but my goodness, was this match too long for me this week when I watched it.
Yeah, I can see that. But at the same time, they're not rushing through it. They're not doing a bunch of high spots. They're actually telling a story.
No doubt.
And they're slowing down and telling a story. And it is coming right off of the Jake and Savage match. So their role here is, okay, let's settle everybody down and we'll get them ready for, what's to come here at the end of the night.